do 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 do. School my cat, school my cat. All right. Do 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 do. All right. We shall launch. You over there. Mr. Spanky, how's it going today? Welcome. There we go. Keep forgetting with the older games, you actually have to hit play even though once you launch it, because then it brings up the little launcher. So, it's not full screen. Ooh, Onimusha? I don't know if I've heard of Onimusha. But I am having a weird... Why did this? This isn't D&D? This is not... Well, actually, it does kind of use a rule set of older D&Ds. But I do have to restart it because it's not going into full screen for some reason. Ooh, Capcom game? That sounds fun. I'm going to look up an image of it because if I probably see the cover, I'll probably know exactly what it is or have seen it. Okay, I've definitely seen covers of this. Don't know that I've ever played them, but I've definitely seen that cover before in Steam sales. And also, listen, Lone. We've got an entire evening of D&D coming up. So, we gotta have the Morrowind breaks in between. Which we're going to tell Mora. Which we can water walk our entire way there. There we go. How goes my playthrough? It has been awesome. I haven't played Morrowind a lot before. So like playing through this now as like my first real full playthrough and experiencing all just the little things about this game that make Morrowind so popular as like an older Elder Scrolls game. It's kind of wild. And like it is just, it's very fun. I'm out of magic, oh shit. Alright, we'll just keep walking. Because we're almost out of out of mana. But yeah, it's been really fun. The first day I played this, I wasn't sure if I was like enjoying it. Just like getting used to it. And then now that I've like actually put like 45 hours into it, it is just wild how just detailed so much of the mechanics of this game are. And I can't stop thinking about it. I'm already like in my head thinking about like future playthroughs and like how I would do things differently, and yeah, just all the stuff to this game. It's incredible. And I haven't even realistically touched a bunch of other content. We've mainly been just focusing on the story, which is significantly longer than Oblivion and Skyrim. I have been hearing a ton about Expedition 33. I saw Josh Strife Hayes tweeted that he was putting every other project on hold to work on a 4-hour video for Expedition 33 because it is one of the best games he's ever played in his life. So I definitely do want to check Expedition 33 out as well. Josh Face should have been in it. Our Henry Cavill from Wish needs to be in a lot more things. Though he's starting to make more appearances. He did the he was an announcer and interviewer for RuneScape Fest, which was awesome. That was really cool to see that they like actually brought him out and like had him doing a bunch of the interviews with like all the mods, all the team members. I thought that was a very cool. Ooh. Just a little cheeky abandoned ship here. Uh-oh. Is there somewhere to breathe? Yeah, I've heard nothing but insanely good things about it. So, very, very excited to see. How is resting here illegal? This is a wrecked ship. I'm very excited to play it though. I probably will at some point do a stream for it. Sorry. My brain is not good at multitasking. I need the one that makes it so I can breathe underwater. I'm pretty sure I have. That's Swift Swim. I feel like I have a... Next tiers, I have Water Walking, Fast Swim. Do I not have a... I don't think I have a breathe underwater spell. Thought I did. Just Swift Swim. Hey, Dead Carpet! Skooma Cat does return. Skooma Cat is here for all the skooma. We found a wrecked ship, so now I'm very curious if there's any loot here. So we're doing a risky traversal. Okay, there's a place to breathe up here. I have to sneeze. I have to sneeze. I did not see he's doing Oblivion. Actually, no, I think I did see he had an Oblivion one up. I don't know if I watched it. I think I missed a lot of his streams this week. Sneezing underwater sounds horrible. Good way to drown for sure. Hey, Nocto, bring back the Modern Warfare 2 COD lobbies. I'm pretty sure the COD lobbies still exist. The last Call of Duty I've played though was ooh, Potion of Water Breathing. Heck yeah. I want to say it was the OG Modern Warfare. No, I played Modern Warfare 2. I did play Modern Warfare 2. The newest one, not OG Modern Warfare 2. I did play OG Modern Warfare 2 or as well. All right, before I get distracted again, I'm gonna continue on my way to Telmora. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, take that, you mud crab. Dun 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 dun. I don't know how well a fire spell works on a fish underwater. I'm gonna assume not very well. They're probably quite fire resistant. Plus everything here lives in a volcano hellscape. So that probably doesn't help. How many hours in this playthrough so far? I think I'm somewhere around 45 hours in. We're just gonna get rid of the entire ocean through pure magic. Make Morrowind a little humid though. But yeah, I think we're like 45 hours into this. I'm very surprised at like how much longer the main story is compared to Oblivion and Skyrim. Like, I think legitimately this has taken me, because like you have to do the main story, and then the main story requires you doing a bunch of stuff for each of the 3 great houses, and then you have to do stuff for all the clans, and that's only like the 4th and 5th prophecy. I think there's 7 prophecies in total, so I still have like entire quest lines that I haven't even touched yet. Is this the closed place? I hate leaf blowers. It is the worst thing this time of year. Alright, we need an... Is it expensive? No, it's exquisite. We need an exquisite shirt. Exquisite shoes. And then we pay for that. So we have... Oh, wait, journal. She says she has a perfect slave for the first part, but she wants me to bring her an exquisite shirt, exquisite skirt, and exquisite shoes. So we did it. If they remade this game in today's gaming market, it would be separated into 3 games and a bunch of DLC walls just to play this one. I mean, I don't know if that's that true. Because like, I don't think Bethesda even today is very big on like the breaking up stuff, other than just Fallout 76. Because like Baldur's Gate is bigger than this game, and Baldur's Gate is a single package. I think it would definitely, this game would be fine as like a normal game. Because like all things aside, like it's, the actual game itself like isn't, the world itself isn't huge. I think it's more of just movement through the world isn't as linear as it can be in Skyrim or Oblivion. Because like you have much larger mountains that you can't easily climb. Like the inner center near the mountain is all like kind of maze-like structures. But I think the thing that makes this game so much fun is just all the factions and quest lines that exist. All right, here, I'm gonna close my window. Yeah. If I would make anything illegal, it would be leaf blowers. I hate leaf blowers. But, and am I gonna try to do everything? Eventually. I will probably do the main story first. And then, after the main story, we might jump to Blood Moon and do Solstheim. I don't know if on this, I guess stream, I'm gonna try and do everything just because there is so much content left that I could do afterwards, because like I still have the entirety of the Thieves Guild, Mages Guild, Fighters Guild, Morag Tong. There's stuff for all the houses I can still do. And then those are just guild quest lines. Then there's side quests. There's a lot of stuff. And then there's just general exploring, which like this is my current exploration at this point. Like I've maybe uncovered a little over half of the map at this point, if even that. Like there is still all of this stuff, bunch of all the little islands. We have all of Solstheim still, and then prophecies, or not prophecies, but there's still all of Tribunal. And that's like its own other contained area that's not even on the map yet. But I'm excited to... I do hope this game gets a remaster that keeps it very true to its current... how it's played. So Solstheim, I think... So Blood Moon specifically, I think is quite large. And I don't... The only thing I know about Tribunal is it takes place in... I think it's Mournhold. As its own kind of self-contained, like a city. But yeah, I've heard they are all quite large on their own. Hello, Mr. Altmer. Where are you at? You really gonna throw hands with me? We can just talk. I'm not gonna kill you yet. Emphasis on yet. Oh, you're still alive. One of my favorite things in this game, though, is your hands are not considered normal weapons, so you can beat ghosts up with your fist. Take this ghost. And we just defeated our ghost with our... Oh no, don't fall. Oh wait. He's the one spawning these guys. Well, hopefully he's not important. Oh, he's just a worshipper. I'll leave him. Maybe he's important. Maybe I'll anger a god. Zarek Jacqueron on Twitch and YouTube is the best Elder Scrolls content. I don't know if I'm familiar with him. Or them. But Skooma Cat is offended. Skooma Cat is the best thing the Elder Scrolls has ever seen. Running the catnip empire. I still need to get my alchemy up so we can make catnip. And then once we can make catnip, we will basically rule Morrowind. I don't know if I watched a 7-hour Final Fantasy XIV tutorial video. That sounds kind of crazy, though.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
Something special. Good. These clothes are perfect. Hold on to them. You'll give them to her when you've bought her. But I need a little more time to coach Falu Lerva to play the part of Highborn, Telvanni Lady. I know just the thing we need. Go get a bottle of Telvanni Bug Mask perfume. Try Bildrin Erleth the Apothecary here in Teleruun, or Jolda the Apothecary in Telmora. So we are looking for the Apothecary here. Which has a little mushroom symbol, if I recall. Telvanni Bug Mask. I would like one of those, please. 103? I'm running out of gold. Dun dun dun. Alright, here is your... You have the Telvanni Bug Mask. Excellent. No, give it to me. You'll give it to her when you've bought her. Now let me tell you my price. For this superb specimen, skillfully coached to play her part in your little scheme, I am pleased to accept you from the modest sum of 1,200 drakes. Oh my god. I don't even have 1,200 drakes right now. Well, let's go up to the trader.
Let's do some business.
I accidentally traded all my money to the enchanter. Or at least a good chunk of my money to the enchanter. So let's give him all those fortify. We will sell him Daedric Dagger. You're lucky. Alright, we've got our money. Dun 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 dun.
Creatures beyond the cities. Good hunting.
Alright, very good. Thank you for your custom and come back soon. Now here's the key to the cage. I've removed her slave bracers. When you're ready, you should speak to Falura. Give her the presents, the exquisite clothes and Telvanni bug mask, and explain to her that she is to follow you back to the Zainab camp to meet her future husband, Ashkan. Yes, Sarah. Falura Lurvu of Velothus Haven, daughter of Andrano Lurvu, Lord of Tel Lurvu. Pleased to make your acquaintance. See? Savil Iman has taught me well. I shall be a highborn Telvanni lady, and no one will know the difference. Just like a lady. I admit I'm a little anxious about marrying an Ashlander, even an Ashlander chief, but anything is better than being a slave, and I am very tough and smart, and determined to make the best of my chances. But Savil Iman said you wanted to give me something, some presents. Oh, Sarah, these clothes, they are divine. Such perfume. Only the very rich can afford this. I shall do everything I can to please you and my new master. That is, my gracious lord and husband-to-be. Come, I am so excited. I cannot wait. Let us travel together to Zainab camp and meet this Zainab lord.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
All right, let's go. Oh wait, I gotta tell her to follow me.
Go ahead.
All right, let's go. You look quite exquisite. All right, the Zainab camp is straight ahead. Dun dun dun. Oh, I lost her already. There she is. Hopefully you know how to cast magic. Oh. Uh-oh. I don't know if I can reach this thing underwater. Oh, she's dead. Great. I use water walk. She tries to fight a bunch of fish. Well, did we buy the things? Yeah, we bought the things, so we just have to walk back. God damn it. Why does she have to try to fight every fish? All right. Do 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 do. Let's try this again. So I could use some money. Damn it. Do 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 do. We shall go around the mountain. I guess we could go over this one. I think this is the exact path I took last time. Another cliff racer? 2 cliff racers. Let the other one come down. Come on. Oh, sorry. And then I came here. This is like literally the exact path I took. But I do have to be careful because I think there was... Yeah, Crocodile Man is here. I don't want to fight Crocodile Man. Dun 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 dun. Leave me alone, fish. We've got important business. Important Nerevarine business. Do 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 do. We shall go. I'm surprised the Dunmer have spent this long in Morrowind and survived it. I feel like no matter where you go in this place, it is just... everything wants to kill you and eat you. Like, you've got giant slaughterfish everywhere. Not just your lakes, but in the oceans too. You've got some squid octodads. There's giant pterodactyls that want to eat you everywhere you
Dear
go.
streamer person, the Judge Bunny says it is time to go blind. May the odds be in your favor.
How could you do this to me,
The
Judge Bunny?
Says it
A
is time
blind
for you to
hydration
hydrate
check.
yourself in the name of the Emperor.
I can do this. I can definitely do this. I'm adapting. Doing this where I'm removing my glasses all the time.
Many creatures
One of these times it's going to make it so I can actually see without them. One of these days. Alright, this should be barter, I think. Yep, that's barter. Alright, now here's the issue. I think this is the Telvanni bug mask. That is the Telvanni bug mask. So I need one of those. Okay. And then we need to talk to the trader.
Let's do some business, shall we?
Let's do some business, we shall. Oh god, what are these things in my inventory? Ooh, Skooma Cat can become very large. Here's the issue. I don't know what any of this is at the moment. I think that's frost salts. Void salts? How much is that? How much money do I have? Chat, is this 1,200 gold? I genuinely can't read that. I have no idea. I'm gonna hope it's enough. That's not... Is that the one? Yes. Oh god, what are...
I'm listening.
Did we
Go
do it?
ahead.
Yes. I'm gonna F5 it
I'm
here.
listening. Go ahead.
Oh God. Aha! It worked. Alright, I'm gonna F5. I think... No, it's not that, is that? I think that's one of these ones up here. Alright, but I can't leave her in the water alone. I've got to be there so she doesn't die. Because she's not very good at this. I think that's the health. No, or mana. And then I should have a restore other. Judge Bunny, how could you do this to me? God. Well, I'm just gonna hope she doesn't die in the water here. I'm gonna do my best to keep her safe. Nope, we already got attacked. Where is it? Come on.
Dear streamer person, the Judge Bunny says it is time for you to save because he will probably
Thank you, Judge
die
Bunny.
soon in game. Thanks.
I probably will die. Alright, glasses back on. Alright, we're almost out of the islands. Good job. Wait, no, wait, don't. Oh, God. They scare me. I'm always so afraid they're like running off to go fight something else. Get into the water. No, what are you chasing? Alright, get out of the water. No, 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 get out of the water. I don't know what's happening. That's okay. Take your time. Well, I should probably go help her. Stop. I'm right here. You come this way. And you come into the water with me. And then we go this way. I believe in you.
Hey, wait for me.
They're just messing with me because I'm an Enwa. Nope, nope, come back, where you go? No. I'm gonna save right here. I'm scared. Alright, come on. Keep following me. Alright, please don't be the racist Dunmer. Please don't call me an Enwa. Please don't call me an Enwa. Okay, we're good. Oh. There she is. I shall eat your void salts. Do 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 do. She keeps running away from everything though. Come on. You can do this. Ugh, I knew it. Oh no, they froze me. What is happening? Leave Skooma Cat alone. Yeah. So you get... The enemies are starting to get tricky with their paralysis and stuns. I feel like I run into some of their bandit camps where they're just like basically perma-stunning you. A mix of running out your stamina and then paralyzing you. So blunt weapons knock you down. Yep. You can do it. Come on. I believe in you. Alright, I'm just trying to get to our camp. This the one? This is the one. Alright, she's fine back there. We're gonna take out all the rats. Dun 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 dun. All right.
I can spare a few moments.
I think I have to wait for her to get close, and then I can have her go into the tent. I shall talk to the wise woman. Kind of a messed up quest, but I guess
So good to see.
she's better off in an Ashlander camp
I
than
can spare a few.
being a Telvanni slave. Yes, yes, Sarah, yes. We are here safely, and this fine man, he is to be my bridegroom. He is very distinguished looking, isn't he? A bit severe, perhaps, but the lines on his face there show that he likes to smile. Oh, Sarah, I think I will be very happy.
I can
Alright, I
spare
have brought
few
you a wife.
moments if you
Name
care
me
to
the
talk.
Nerevarine. Listen, your bride is right here. This is my new bride. I am very pleased with your gift, Fririn. Though she is not so generous in the hips as I would like, I promise to make her a happy bride and do her an honor as a high-born Telvanni lady. And, as I have said, I will now name you Zenob Nerevarine, war leader of the Zenob and protector of the people. I must also give you the Zenob Thong. Oh my. An enchanted heirloom of the tribe which shall be assigned to all Dunmer, that the Zenob have named you Nerevarine. I got a thong. Skooma Cat is curious how this looks. It looks... Well, I don't see anything. And cat, put back your shirt on. Alright. Later, homeboy. Alright, I think that makes me good on prophecies 4 through 5. And then I got stuck. And this is how the Nerevarine died. Okay, we're free. We're free.
I see this land suits you. We welcome your freedom.
Dun 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 dun. Damn you, Cliff Racer. So I should be using more magic, honestly. Because I think I still need to get a bunch of stuff up so I can do the Mages Guild quest. So I think they're still waiting on me maybe having something up a little bit higher. Okay, that actually did a lot of damage. Holy crap. Is that gonna one-shot him? It did. Should we try it on the Shulk too? Damn it, they resist. But you know what you don't resist? Frostbite. Idiot. Well, I don't know who's more the idiot, me who fails the spell. There we go. It worked. I can't believe how strong that spell is. That's like practically one-shotting. I do wish there was a spell or an item enchantment, and maybe there is. I might not just know about it, but it would be nice if there was a mana regen one. So I could like enchant a ring and get like a slight bit of mana regen. Because that's definitely like the huge limiting factor for like magic is like, and that's I guess what alchemy is good for because you can make potions. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. I shall dispose of your corpse. And now we're out of mana again. I can restore willpower though. I think I did make... Did. I have a 0% chance of casting it because I am out of magic. That one seems extra big. We gotta get over the mountain. What is this place? This is already pre-marked on my map. Which makes me think it's potentially important. But I don't know, because I've never been here. Goddamn cliff racers. Leave me alone. I'll out-hop you. I think I might actually be able to outrun them with scuba hops. Damn, scuba hops are actually pretty good. No. Leave me alone. It's so great that you get extra XP for just jumping off of things and taking damage, or taking fall damage. That actually levels your acrobatics. How'd you get so good at jumping? I broke my ankles about 40 times jumping off Red Mountain. Oh, you bastard. A broken ankle a day keeps the doctor away. Oh, no, 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 no. Whee! Alright, we did it. Is this guy gonna call me an Enwa? There's like a 99% chance he's gonna call me an Enwa. Welcome to Morrowind.
You inward. you in.
Hey. Hey. All Skooma Cat came here to do was loot your chest. Lock too complex. What? Pretty sure Skooma Cat has opened a level 50 lock before. Can I fortify my sneak? My security? Probably wearing an item that made it better. Guess I can try Skooma Cat lockpick. It's got a 11% chance. Well, actually, no, hold on. We got a new one. Any of these impact my... I don't know if I've got anything for unhinging. Ooh, okay, here we go. On Ducey's open door. And maybe I'll sleep here. I feel like a mod, though, that would organize my spells better might be helpful. Maybe that's something... Oh, wait, did that just, like, make it even brighter? Can I just start stacking these? No. Hey, Zero Nova. How's it going? I do smell XP. Oh, wait, no, you're saying Skooma Cat smells... I fell for that one. You're the second person in 2 days that's called Skooma Cat stinky. Listen, just because Skooma Cat wanders the wastelands and swims in volcanic ash water does not make her stinky. And I mean, maybe my clothes are covered in blood and skooma. Back and elsewhere, though, this is a good smell. Dun, dun, dun. Oh god, could you imagine how expensive that would be? That's like people that take milk baths. Like, where do you get that much milk? Like, that's a lot of skooma. Maybe a skooma bath is more in, like, the tables, but a constant running stream of skooma? Yeah, people take milk baths. I think it's like goat milk baths or something that, like, people do for, like, it's supposed to be good for your skin. Because, you know, there's, like, goat milk soap. Weird rich people. That does describe the sentiment of milk baths. That just seems so wildly expensive, though. Like, just use some lotion, or, you know, like, any other liquid soap that can hydrate your skin. I'm pretty sure they still think that, let's be honest. We've still got some people out there thinking that rhino horns are good for them. Oh god, homemade chocolate milk. I prefer homemade strawberry milk. I'm gonna take a strawberry milk bath. Let me out. Let me out. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Alright, we have almost made it to the camp, and we should have the prophecies done. Well, 3 out of 5. I think there's 7 prophecies in total, so there's still a 6th prophecy that we gotta prophesize. Nerevarine prophecies. So, let's find 4th trial. You are Orator of all 3 great houses, Redoran, Halu, and Telvanni. You have fulfilled that part of the prophecy. You have fulfilled the 4th. 5th. The 5th trial, a stranger hand unites the Valathi 4 tribes called the Nerevarine. The 4 tribes are Vardenfell, the Ursulaku, Amamusa, the Zanab, and the Arabaninsum. When you have been named, I think I have. Have I not been named Nerevarine here? Which you guys are the Ursulaku. Ursulaku. Alright, in time of great danger, the 4 Ashlander tribes unite under a single war leader. You can prove to the Ursulaku, Amamusu, Zanab, and the Arabaninsum tribes that you are the Nerevarine, and that the tribes must unite against the threat of the 6th house. Then each Ashkan will declare you Nerevarine and the war leader of all tribes. You must go to all the tribal Ashkans, but first go to Sul Matul, who is your friend, who will surely grant you this honor. You damn better. Ursulaku, first, you should hear the counsel of Sul Matul. Where is your counsel? Know the words of the prophecy. The curse of Dagathera in the 6th house threatens our land. The false gods lie and offer false hope of protection. You bear the moon and star of Nerevar. Azura's hand is upon you. These are proofs that you must show to all people as Ursulaku Nerevarine. Very well. You wish to be called Nerevarine? I know you, and I am disposed to do so. But first, we must speak of need and duty. Before I name you Nerevarine, you must understand why a war leader is needed, and you may tell others. And before I name you Nerevarine, I must see that you know your duty. Only when we have spoken of these things should you be called. Know the words of the prophecy. The curse of Dagathera in the 6th house, we've read that one. Duty. You shall be Nerevarine of all the tribes, the Orator of all great houses. You shall eat the sin of the unmourned horse and free the false gods. You must defeat the 6th house and Dagathur. You must free the tribunal from their curse. This is the burden of prophecy. This shall be your duty as Ursulaku Nerevarine. Before my hearth and kin and before the people of the waste, I name you Ursulaku Nerevarine, war leader of the Ursulaku and protector of the people. In token of this, I give you the teeth, which shall be a sign to all Dunmer that you are the Nerevarine, and that Ursulaku shall follow you, in all things even unto death, until the enemy is defeated, or until you are dead, or until you give this back into my hand. We did it, chat. We are the Nerevarine. Now tell me I passed the 5th trial. You have been named Nerevarine by the 4 tribes. You have fulfilled that part of the prophecy. So we need the 6th trial now. I was blind, but Azura's star has guided me through my dreams. Vivek's high priest, Sari Yoni has asked to see you when you are Horater Nerevarine. Go to him and demand to speak with the false god Vivek. Vivek has tried to keep Kragnak's tools secret, but you will need these tools when you stand before Dagathur. Get Kragnak's tools from Vivek. They are the keys to the riddle of the Sixth House and the Seven Trials. Ooh, we get to meet Vivek. I met him in Elder Scrolls Online, but I'm curious to see what he looks like now or then. And I assume Vivek is just in Vivek City. So you are asking me to go speak with... What is the Nerevarines' lifetime root beer policy like? Well, it's kind of confusing, True King of Wales, but lifetime does not mean an unlimited supply. So you only get 2 root beers a day. So if you have both of your root beers first thing in the morning, you have to go use the soda machine like the rest of the Ashlanders. And how does that look to have the Nerevarine just using the soda machine like everyone else? In the Lost Prophecy, Starblessed Hand wields thrice-cursed blade. Gilvis Barala has told you of Kragnak tools, the enchanted devices the Tribunal used to steal power from Lorkhan's heart. One of these tools is the blade Keening. Your Starblade Hand must wield Keening. If Vivek has this blade, it is your fate to take this blade from him. Alright, let's go talk to Vivek. Which we should still have our recall to Uncle Crassius. And unfortunately, I am referring to him as Uncle Crassius still, which I don't like. But it's kind of funny in a really fucked up way. Dun dun dun. Alright, so if I remember from my Elder Scrolls Online time, please don't attack me. I'm innocent. I'm not the Nerevarine. You've never seen me before. Dun 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 dun. Vivek was in this canton up here, being a little weird meditate-y bro. Lord Vivek, I shall neither hoard nor steal, nor encumber myself with profitless treasures, but free myself. Oh wait, he didn't just steal something. So like, technically, I could just pick this lock right now. There's nothing really stopping me. Other than the fact I would have to really count on... let's say this is... picking Vivek's boogers. And then we throw on Skooma Cat Lockpick, which has a whole... Well, let's give it a second to recharge, because I think Skooma Cat Lockpick might be upwards of like 20% now with full willpower. Or not willpower, but stamina. So like potentially we might be able to just pick the lock into his palace and go steal... Yeah, just go steal Alright, it's only a 15% chance. This is not good odds. But I'm not afraid of hitting F9 over and over. Oh wait, that was not F9. F9 is quick save. All right, then we quick save, and then we go. Where is it? Skooma Cat lockpick. All right, F9. I should save after I do this, and then I can go R. Yeah, we do that one first. I'm not cheating. You guys are cheating. The downside of not being able to rest in cities. All right, come on. Statistically, this kind of should work. But I know we're just gonna keep rolling bad. Yes, we did it. We're in, baby. No, look at him do his little floating pose. Skooma Cat has come to defeat you. He looks like a little ballerina. Then we move forward. He looks very well oiled. You have come uninvited. I have nothing to say to you. Your palace is kind of boring. Doesn't even have any doors except the one for the exit. I'll leave. Alright, we'll go to picking his boogers. I just wanted to know what he would do if I lockpicked his door. Alright, we have to find his priestess. Is it the lady that's walking around up here?
Whatever you're looking for, I'm sure I don't know how to find it.
The Archcanon is in his private quarters and very much wishes to speak with you. But I am to warn you, avoid confrontations with the Ordinators at all cost. The Archcanon has spoken with the High Fane Ordinators, but if you are a wanted criminal, they may try to arrest you. If the blood of faithful servants of the temple is spilled, it will make reconciliation all that much more difficult. The Archcanon is waiting you alone to speak with you in his private quarters. They are located on the southern half of the East Chapel of the High Fane. Southern half of the East Chapel.
Whatever you're looking for, I'm sure I don't know how to find it.
Wants to speak to me? Archcanon. Is it over here?
Do you want something?
Are you Bruin? Nerevarine? Dewy lies and superstition. Why do you defy temple teachings? And worse yet, now we learn you are an agent of the Emperor and an outlaw. I warn you, just because I talk to you, don't think everyone will. Others reach for weapons when they see an outlaw and a heretic. Vivek is, nope. That's not what I want. Hi, Fane. We're looking for Archcanon Sarioni. You are not the Archcanon. Are you?
Do you want something?
Can he tell me where? The High Fane is the largest tribunal temple. Alright, I don't know if he's gonna tell me either.
Whatever you're looking for,
This is the Ministry of Truth and the Hall of Justice. But we are looking for the High Fane or High somebody. Somebody's high. The most important people in the temple compound are Archcanon Saroni. Wait, do they have a Shrine of Nerevar? Saint Nerevar. But they call the prophecies false.
whatever you're looking for, I'm sure I don't know how to find it.
Archcanon's private quarters are in the southern half of the east chapel of the High Fane. The Archcanon is waiting alone to speak with you in his private quarters. The southern half of the east chapel. I mean, this is the High Fane. But you're not the person.
Do you want something?
So where is the person? Am I just stupid? Because this would be the west. Unless for some reason they twist the map around. They do. But the lock is locked. Alright, we're gonna just F5 it and resist arrest. We must confirm if they're in here. Let me open.
You cannot escape the righteous.
Listen, if I've resisted arrest already, I probably don't want to go there now. His private quarters in the southern half of the east chapel of the High Fane. That's where I am. I'm so confused. Deline, Ebenhart, Vivek. Woo. Oh, puzzle canal? Are there puzzles? I like puzzles. Alright, is it in here at all? Ooh, there is an entrance to the High Fane right here.
If you're here for trouble, you'll get more than you bargained for.
But it's locked. But we do have the open door, which has a 15 or 45% chance of opening, which is pretty good. Aha,
Do you want something?
it was you. Why did you lock your door? All right, before I talk to you, I'm going to search all your books. Yeah, that's an expensive one. You're lucky you're here. Otherwise, I'd pick your lock. Thank you for coming, Frieren. You know the temple's doctrine on the Nerevarine. Perhaps it is time to change that doctrine. Ooh. Okay, I'm listening. Holy crap, this guy's got a lot of text. Let's just make this a full screen so we can see everything. Temple doctrine. The temple must protect the people from false doctrines, and your association with Imperial intelligence makes your motivations and integrity suspect. But you have been chosen Horator and Nerevarine by the Dunmer people, and we have reached a crisis with Dagoth Ur, and we can no longer defend the people against the awakened Sixth House. You and your prophecies may represent our last hope. Our situation is desperate, but I would rather have you hear the details of our situation and the circumstances leading up to that situation from Lord Vivek himself. He has asked to see you. Would you agree to a private meeting with him and hear in person what he has to say? Good. Here are 2 keys. One to the private back entrance to my quarters, the other to the locked entrance to Lord Vivek's palace. I regret that, at the present, the Ordinators are not completely under my control. So for now, I'll ask you to avoid confrontations with them. Lord Vivek is expecting you. His lordship is remarkably patient, but perhaps it would be better not to keep him waiting. I can do that. I can do that. They do say I'm the stealthiest skooma cat there is. Dun 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 dun.
Whatever you're looking for, I'm sure
Skooma cat shall not be caught. All right, Mr. Vivek. Time to talk about your boogers. I expected you. We have business, you and I. When I was young like you, I was very impatient, so I'll keep our business short. Then later, there may be a time for other things. First, I propose to remove my curse upon the Nerevarine, end the persecution of the dissident priest, and proclaim to all Morrowind that Frieren is the incarnate and Nerevarine, the prophesied savior of Morrowind and the last hope to withstand the menace of Dagoth Ur and the Sixth House. These things I will do, whether you wish it or not. Next, I propose you surrender to you the power and responsibility of defeating Dagoth Ur. You may choose to refuse. I will not compel you. You will then receive the power as a gift in the form of an artifact called Wraithguard. You may accept the gift, then do with it as you will. You will receive the responsibility as an oath. You may give your oath, then keep it or break it as you like first. Will you accept Wraithguard as a gift? I'll take your maybe as a no. Then that concludes our interview. I hope it has not been an inconvenience, and if you change your mind, come back. What is Wraithguard? Why do you think Zero Nova? Poor Skooma Cat. Skooma Cat doesn't stink. What is Wraithguard? He doesn't explain what Wraithguard is. Do I have to Google what Wraithguard is? Okay, I think I have to say yes. Good. Sensible of you. And now, will you give your oath before all gods and men, before the spirits visible and invisible, before my honor and your honor, to dedicate yourself and Wraithguard to defeat and destruction of Dagothr and the preservation of Morrowind and its people. Not very sensible, but very good. I was hoping for someone who would have no hesitations about making such an oath. You will now have a brief, momentary sensation of time passing. Don't be alarmed. You are being taken out of time in order to avoid the unpleasant experience of learning how to use Wraithguard. It'll be over before... Here, hold on. Skooma cat doesn't stink. She just smells like a lot of skooma and moon sugar. Sweet skooma. There is a brief sensation of motion in total darkness, floating but without a sense of weight or direction. You know it. Now, I will notify the temple that you are our champion. There shall be no persecution of the dissident priest, and I hope both sides shall swiftly be reconciled. We have time for questions if you like, or you may leave as you wish. But I think there are at least 2 things you ought to know before you leave. How to use Wraithguard, and how to defeat Dagothr. You need to know where is Dagothr? What are Dagothr's plans? Who are Dagothr's servants? Who is Dagothr? What is Dagothr's power? What is known about Dagothr's
Zero
defenses?
Nova 45 says it is time to spin the wheel.
Ooh. Well, Zero Nova, it is a wheel that spins. And then I have to use archery for the next combat. I need to pick up arrows, though. Don't let me forget to pick up arrows. Because I think I ran out of arrows going on my sniping spree. What is known about Dagothr's defense? How can I prepare for battle against Dagothr? Who can help? So first... Dagothr. He is the former Lord High Counselor of House Dagoth. He was the Lord of Nerevar's generation, older than we, and a mighty sorcerer and enchanted in life. In his sustained shadow immortality, he appears to be highly intelligent, severely deluded immortal monsters with unparalleled supernatural abilities. He appears by turns lucid and deranged, compassionate and bestial, profoundly wise and profoundly disordered. In short, he is a mad god. Confer with the Ordinators and Buoyant Armigers garrisoning Ghostgate for the latest information about defenses of the Citadel of Dagothr and his Heart-White kin. Or Heart-White kin. We know nothing for sure, but we have learned much about the interrogating Sixth House cultists and victims of dream compulsions. And from our study of Dagothr's actions, the Temple of Scholars Inquisitors have prepared a document, Dagothr's plans, that summarizes what we know or suspect. Take this copy. It is also available in my library. He is able to send his mind into the dreams of susceptible victims across vast distances. The victims are either swayed by his compulsions or driven mad. He also seems nearly invulnerable to physical and magical harm. His flesh and the flesh of his followers evolves towards a mutable magical form. Dagothr in his highest ranks can control the distorted manifestations of their flesh. Lower ranks lose control of their bodies and become mindless corporous monsters. Chief among his servants are his 7 brothers, the Ash Vampires, powerful heart-rights and cunning sorcerers of old. These creatures appear to die, but are always revived at the heart. Somehow Dagothr has conferred some portion of his immortality upon them, or perhaps they sustain themselves through more unconventional sorcery. To defeat Dagothr, go to Red Mountain to recover the artifact hammer Sunder from Gate Citadel Veminal. Then recover the artifact blade Keening from Gate Citadel Adrossel. Then proceed with Wraithguard, Sunder, and Keening to the Citadel of Dagothr. Within the Citadel, find the Heart of Lorkhan. Use the 3 artifacts to sever Dagothr's connection to the heart, and he will be destroyed, and Blight ended on Morrowind. Prepare for war. Beyond the Ghost Fence, there are no safe places, no allies. Stockpile resources. Plan for retreat and replenishment. Quest for artifacts of power. The Ordinators and Buoyant Armigers stationed at Ghostgate have the most practical knowledge of the Nightmare World inside the Ghost Fence. Seek them in my name for counsel and aid. Okay. Oh god, you want to know why I wage war on the Nerevarine? Why did I suppress the Apocrypha? Why did I persecute the dissident priests? Why is Dagothr winning? How does the Tribunal fight Dagothr, and what are Wraithguard's powers? Wraithguard's primary function is to protect the wearer from fatal energies of the artifact Sunder and Keating. It also has minor protective enchantments against physical and magical damage that you may find useful. Why did I try to kill you? Because you threatened the faith of my followers and I needed their faith to hold back the darkness. And I thought you were my enemy, a pawn of the subtle Daedra Lord Azura, or a pawn of Emperor Uriel Septim, or a simple fraud. Perhaps a hero, but not much of one of my faithful could destroy you. Now circumstances are altered. I need you, and you need me. In the past, Tribunal made seasonal campaigns to Red Mountain. We slew Dagothar and his kin, though the heart always revived them in time. Later, we realized we couldn't destroy them. We created the Ghost Fence to contain the threat. These solutions were effective until Dagothar ambushed us and captured Sunder and Keating. Since that time, our fortunes have waned as his increased. Suppression and persecution of dissent is just one of standard tools of statecraft. I believe we erred in trusting the judgments of Bur al-Sala. He and his ordinators served valiantly in the war against Dagothar. We mistook his misplaced zeal for energy and dedication. Mistakes were made, but no more. There shall be no more persecution of the distant priests, and I hope both sides shall swiftly be reconciled. You want to chide me? Why did I murder Nerevar? Why did I break my oath to Azura not to use Kagronix's tools? Why did I cause trifle? Along with Lord Nerevar and his insistence, Almalexia, Sothasil, and I swore before our god of oaths at the time, the Daedra Lord Azura never to employ the tools of Krognok for any purpose. We broke our oaths, we turned our backs on the old gods. I still see no compelling reason to worship any of the Aedra or Daedra, but for the respect I held for Nerevar and the respect I held for myself, I should never betray my oath. Of all my life's actions, I most regret that failure. Why did I cause others to suffer? I respect the question, and you for it. The most I can say is, I did the best I could as I saw things. Can you, mortal, presume to judge the actions and motives of a god? But because I need you and you need me, I will make an accounting for my sins to you. But not now. Destroy Dagothar, and then we will discuss my sins. Then perhaps you have earned the right to judge me. We did not murder Nerevar. The legend that we murdered Nerevar comes from a story told by a shield companion to Nerevar, Alondrel's soul, who lived among the Ashlanders. The Ashlanders have retained Alondrel's soul's account as part of their oral histories. The account is persuasive in some details, implausible in others, and in any case, false. I have 2 accounts of Nerevar's death here in my library. Read them and judge for yourself. Well, maybe I will. The following is from the Apocrypha, the hidden writings of the Tribunal Temple. It is a scholarly retelling of a traditional transmitted through the Ashlanders concerning the battle at Red Mountain and subsequent events. The Ashlanders associate this tale with the telling of Alondra's soul, a shield companion of Nerevar who came to live among the Ashlanders after the death of Nerevar and during the ascension of the Tribunal. There are many variant treatments of this story, but the primary elements are consistent throughout the tradition. The murder of Nerevar, the tragic fate of Dagothar, and the profane source of the Tribunal's divine power are denied by temple doctrine as ignorant Ashlander superstition, and not widely known among civilized Dunmer. Resdain, present-day Morrowind, was contested, ground between 2 very different types of Mer, the Chimer, who worshipped Daedra, and the Dwemer, who worshipped a profane and secret power. These 2 people warred with each other constantly until their lands were invaded by a young, vibrant, and violent alien culture, the Nords. 2 heroes, one from the Chimer and one from the Dwemer, Indorel Nerevar and Dumak Dwarfork, made peace between their people and together ousted the alien invaders. Then these 2 heroes worked long and hard to maintain that peace thereafter. Though their counselors thought it could not last, or worse, that it shouldn't, Nerevar's queen and his generals, Almalexia, Sothasil, Vivek, told him to claim all Resdain for his own. But Nerevar would not listen, or he remembered his friendship with Dumak. There would be only peace. Until Dagothar arrived. House Dagoth had discovered the source of the profane and secret power of the Dwemer, the legendary heart of Lorkhan, which Dumak's people had used to make themselves immortal, and beyond the measure of the gods. In fact, one of their high priests, Krogonic, was building a new god so that the Dwemer could claim Risdane for their own. The tribunal urged Nerevar again to make war on the dwarves. Nerevar was troubled. He went to Dumak, his friend of old, and asked if what Dagothr said was true. But Krogonic and the high priest of the Dwemer had kept their new god secret from their king, and Dumak said the Dwemer were innocent of any wrongdoing. Nerevar was troubled again and made pilgrimage to Holomaean, the sacred temple of Azura, who confirmed all that Dagothr said was indeed true, and that the new god of the Dwemer should be destroyed for the safety of not only Risdane, but for the whole world. When Nerevar went back and told his tribunal what the goddess had said, his queen and generals felt themselves proved aright, and again counseled him to war. There were reasons that the Dwemer and the Chimer had hated each other forever. Finally, Nerevar, angered that his friends Dumak would lie to him, went back to Vardenfell. This time the Chimer king was arrayed in arms and armor, and had hosts around him, and he spoke harshly to Dumak Dwarfork, king of Red Mountain. You must give up your power of worship of the heart of Lorkhan, or I shall forget our friendship and the deeds that were accomplished in its name. And Dumak, who still knew nothing of Krogonic's new god, but proud and protective as ever of his people, said, We shall not relinquish that which has been our way for years beyond reckoning, just as the Chimer will not relinquish their ties to the lords and ladies of Oblivion. And to come at my door in this way, arrayed in arms and armor, and with your hosts around you, tells me you've already forgotten our friendship. Stand down, my sweet Nerevar, or I swear by the 15 and 1 golden tones, I shall kill you and all your people. And so the Chimer and Dwemer went to war. The Dwemer were well defended by their fortress at Red Mountain, but the bravery and cleverness of Nerevar's queen and generals drew most of Dumak armies out into the field, and kept them there, so that Nerevar and Dagothr could make their way into the heart chamber by secret means. There, Nerevar met Dumak and the Dwarf King, and they both fell from grievous wounds. Dagothr slew Krogonic and took the tools the Dwemer used to tap the power of the heart. He went to his dying lord Nerevar and asked him what to do with these tools, and Nerevar summoned Azura again, and she showed them how to use the tools to separate the power of the heart from the Dwemer people. And on the fields, the tribunal and their armies watched as the Dwemer turned into dust all around them as their stolen immortality was taken away. Back in Red Mountain, Nerevar told Dagothr to protect the tools in the heart chamber until returned. Dagothr said, But shouldn't we destroy these tools at once, so that they might never be used for evil again? But Nerevar was confused by his wounds and his sorrow, for he still loved Dumak and the Dwemer people, and so went to the fields outside of Red Mountain to confer with his queen and his generals. Who had foreseen that this war would come, and whose counsel he would not ignore again? I will ask the tribunal what we shall do for them, or do with them, for they have not had the wisdom in the past that I had. Stay here, loyal Dagothr, until I return. Then Nerevar told his queen and generals all that had transpired under Red Mountain, and how the Dwemer had used special tools to turn their people into immortals, and one of the wondrous powers of the heart of Lorkhan. The tribunal decided that the Chimer could learn how to use this power, so the Nerevar might claim Risdane and the world for their people. Nerevar did not expect or want this, so he asked his queen and generals to help him summon Azura yet again for her guidance. But the tribunal had become as greedy as Krogonic upon hearing the power of the heart, and they coveted it. They made ritual as if to summon Azura as Nerevar wanted, but Amalexia used poison candles, and Sothasil used poison robes, and Vivek used poison invocations. Nerevar was murdered. Then Azura came forth anyway, and cursed the tribunal for their foul deeds. She told them that she would use her powers over Dusk and Dawn to make sure Nerevar would come back and make things right again. But the tribunal laughed at her, and said that soon they would be gods themselves, and the Chimer people would forget their old ways of worship. And Azura knew this would be true, and that it would take a long time before her power might bring Nerevar back. What you have done here today is foul beyond measure, and you will grow to regret it. For the lives of gods are not what the mortals think, and matters that weigh only years to mortals weigh on the gods forever. And so that they might know forever their wicked deeds, Azura changed the Chimer into Dunmer, and their skin turned ashen, and their eyes into fire. Let this mark remind you of your true selves, who, like ghouls, fed on nobility, heroism, and trust of their king. And then the tribunal went into Red Mountain and met with Dagothr. Dagothr saw what had been done, for his skin has changed as well, and he tried to avenge the death of Nerevar, but to no avail he was driven off and thought dead. The tribunal found the tools he had been guarding, and through study of Kurganik's methods, turned themselves into gods. Thousands of years after their apotheosis, the tribunal are still the gods of Morrowind, and the old ways of worship are remembered only by a few, and the murder of the Nerevar known to fewer, but his queen and generals still fear his return. For the words of Azura linger long, and they see the mark of her curse on their people every day. Quite the story. Well, I forgot what I was doing. So, let's see. Do we know where this place is? That's Ghost Gate, Yggdrasil, Dagothr. Alright, so we gotta go to Ghost Gate. Let us travel. So, I might grab a... Good call, Zero Nova. It is a very long story, but it's good. If that is the actual, because I think Vivek said that is the oral history of the Ashlanders? Or the Dissident Priests. So I assume that's true. So we do know how the dwarves died.
Make it quick, Outlander.
They basically lost all their power in a big battle against the Chimer. That is certainly interesting. But we'll grab arrows in Balmora, because we are headed to Balmora to navigate to Ghost Gate. That's super cool, though. So they basically had some Daedric artifacts that gave them immortality. So the real question is, why is that one guy still alive? That one dwarf in that Corpus underground place. And is that why Vivek is half gold and half ash colored? Like the Dunmer? Because the Chimer were gold? Or had golden skin? It's kind of crazy. Was he in the Outer Realm? I thought he said he was just around Tamriel. But also, that is kind of wild. So that's how the Dunmer died. Or not the Dunmer, but the Dwemer. We shall sell that, and then we will trade that for... Does this guy not have any arrows? What the hell? You sell... You've got a short bow. Okay, 200 chitin arrows. That's better than nothing, I suppose. Well, I thought at the end of that it said that their bodies turned to ash. So I would assume that means that they just kind of scattered to the wind. rubies are alchemical? Wait, gems have alchemical properties? Oh. I did not know that. Were they all half mechanical like that? I know he said in the when we were talking with him, like his legs were like that because his body had like given out from like the corpus. So that was like an invention of his to like keep himself like mobile. Okay. So we will take your 200 chitin arrows. Ooh. Skooma is an illegal and narcotic substance made from refined moon sugar. Criminals use it as a kind of currency. They say it makes you fast and strong, but clumsy and stupid. Uh-huh. Wait. Why did it say I could say hello? Oh, no. Do they have any... Just books. I don't want books. Do. Alright, I'm gonna go store all of my chemical ingredients. Try to make myself as light as possible for any loot we might encounter on the way. We have so much stuff. At least we have an infinite chest. But this should lighten us up quite a bit. Oops. Alright, magic items. We will keep what we have for now. Except I'll leave this Daedric shield behind, because... We'll keep our 3 weapons. A wizard staff for levitation, just in case. Brown book we're good on. Store some scrolls, just in case. Alright, we're still so heavy. Guess the wizard staff does weigh a lot. I'm gonna leave that behind, because we do have levitate spells now. I'll keep my glass armor just in case. Wraithguard is very heavy. But everything else is pretty reasonable. Okay, and then let's do a quick little repair. we can do this. Nope, no we can't. We ran out of stuff. Alright, let's go. Actually, I should mark here, because we are going to have to come back here anyway. Potentially.
Sarah's.
So I'll make that my little home point. Let's go deal with Dagothar. But foist. I need more hammers. Give me all 20 of them. That leaves us 1,000 left over.
Are you?
And then maybe I'll just buy a couple potions. We can cure attributes now. I will grab a couple of restores. Okay. We are good. So let's go to Ghostgate. Well, I think you also sell potions of healing, right? I should probably grab a couple of those too, just in case. And maybe a restore. Yeah, no, this is good. All right. Let us go. Oh, am I ready for advancement yet? Alright, I do not, but none the matter. Skooma Cat is prepared. We can lighten our load one more time with some repairs. Alright, let us begin climbing the mountain. Do. But first, I see a thing over there that I can shoot with fire. We're gonna fail like every cast, but... Oh, no, we got one. Yeah, you're dead. I don't think the water's gonna help you. Idiot. And then we'll throw on Frostbite. Sorry, little scrib. Sorry, little scrib. Wait. Oh, it's a dead person. Cecilia, here's your stuff. Sorry I couldn't stay and chat with you, but it's not always a good idea for me to hang around, you know? Ooh, he's got a skooma pipe. I knew I made room in my inventory for something. And then, oh wait, oops, nope, put your shirt back on. I'm supposed to be using arrows. There are two. Oh no, it's one of you. Let us continue up the mountain. Dun 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 dun. Oop, Golden Saint. I don't think my thing does any damage on you because you're a Daedra, so I do have to switch off temporarily. How much does your staff weigh? 16. I can carry that for now. We got room. Because I like money and I need money. Bum 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 bum. I'm gonna rest quickly until I heal, and then we shall continue up the mountain. Do 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 do. These cliff racers, they're everywhere. Well, at least we leveled. We shall take willpower, some endurance, and some strength. What was that sound? Something sounds loud and angry. Dun dun dun. All right. We found the ghost gate. So we need to go to, I think you said Odrasil. Recover Sunder from Vemnil. Heating from Odrasil. Do I have to go? I have to go through the mountain to get to them? Listen, Cliff Racer. I see a little Dummer camp up there. I'm gonna go say hi. I bet they're really friendly. Okay, they actually are. I was wrong. You have come a long and dangerous way to the Citadel, Freerin. My name is Zolit. Tell me if you're looking for someone in particular or services. I am looking for nothing. I am simply an adventurer getting attacked by cliff racers again. You know, though, for all the power that Dagather has, does he just not have levitate? Seems like he'd probably circumnavigate the ghost barrier with just a cheeky little navigate spell that I learned early on. Dun dun dun. Ooh. A little blessing. The grace of pride. Thank you for your pride, Lord Vivek. Hopefully I didn't take one of my good soul gems. A blessing of skooma. You have to pour a skooma out at the shrine. Oh my god, you guys suck. Get out of here. Find a different mountain to hang out on. Whee! Stupid cliff racer, you can't get through trees. I shouldn't laugh at him. It's a very serious matter for him. Oh god, there's daddy trolls. Stay back. Oh, wait, my arrows don't do anything to you, do they? Shit. One moment. We shall continue up the mountain. Alright, so we are looking for these 2 gates, and then that's where the artifact is. Ooh, we got another. Oh. School my cat. School my cat. He still doesn't know I'm here. So with some luck, I might actually get a little stealth strike on this guy. But you move so slow in stealth mode, which is kind of brutal. Alright, we are... Oh, I see it up there. Looks like a dwarven ruin. Is that where the next thing is? Oh god, this is gonna hurt. And it didn't hurt. Guess that is the benefit of acrobatics at 84. Falling is not necessarily a bad thing anymore. Oh, as instead of beans, make it skooma? Or a bit reward that is for me drinking skooma. See, the only issue with skooma is skooma damages your intelligence, which means magic will be out of the question. No, I think skooma is a permanent debuff. If it's like Oblivion, because in Oblivion, if you drink skooma, it is a permanent minus to your intelligence. A 1% on the wheel. I land on it twice. No, please don't fall. Please don't fall. We definitely can. I would have to stock up on some skooma because I think... Well, I should just learn how to make skooma at this point. I could probably craft a bunch of stuff. Thank you for the hydration check, Dead Carpet. Water's pretty good. I need to be drinking more. With the amount of D&D and streaming I've done this week, I feel like I sound like I'm almost ready to do a Ford commercial. Alright, let's see if we can get up this mountain without falling to our deaths. I see a ladder, or bridge. I see a horizontal ladder. What happens if you get 5 hydration checks? I drink a lot of water. Though I have hydration checks on a 10-minute cooldown, so I'm not peeing 100 times during stream. Because what goes in must come out. And... Ooh, what is this? There's a mine up here. I should mark this down. Alright. The voice inside Moinehead has been marked. Well, judging by the fact there's a bridge here, there was probably a better path I could have taken to get here. Alright, let's go into... A dwarven ruin. Oh, I see a corpus. And the thing that you can do with corpus monsters is shoot them a lot for XP. And there's not much they can do except regenerate health really quickly. Okay, why do I feel like arrows are healing him? Yeah, you stay back. So emotes are on the way. I have actually commissioned a bunch of emotes, but I was able to, thanks to everyone that subbed and watched, I was able to get 20 of them. And 4 animated ones are in that. So it's taking the artist a little while because it is a lot of emotes. So they will be here soon. I have seen them. And they are really nice. They are not Elder Scrolls themed though. I will probably over time, hopefully be able to continue expanding on emotes. But the first ones are Final Fantasy XI themed. But they do look really good. I'm honestly very excited for them. And my hope is over time I'll be able to add more to the stream. Because I'm just gonna take all the Twitch payouts and essentially start moving a bunch of that to just straight up improving the stream. Commissions, art, stuff like that. Ooh, Dwemer Cuirass. Though the stuff isn't necessarily good for me anymore. Dwemer coins I will take though, because those are light and they... Oh, seems Dunmer has made it up here. I don't think Dwemer stuff is all that good for me anymore. Yeah, that's only 5 through 28. No, what? I'm so confused. So why does a glass halberd only have a chop 1 through 6, but a dwarven one has a 3 through 17? Da da dun, da da dun, da da dun 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 dun. All right, judging by these things, these look like traps. They're not. Oh God. Stay back. Stay back. I've got a sword and I'm not afraid to use it. Oh, okay, you want a fist. I see how it is. I can take it. I'm not afraid of your bod. Even though you look ripped and your head is a little extra large. Bad Odrus. Hand to hand is great. I like that you can just stun lock them. Stay down. we've done it. Ooh, Amulet of Heartfire and a 6th house. Those are valuable, but I'm gonna take his key. I'm gonna eat his ash, which sounds dangerously close to ass, but it's not what we're doing. You know what, True King Wells? I'm not gonna say anything about eating anyone's ash or ass. We did it for the alchemy, okay? You get alchemy XP. Goddamn Golden Saints. Ooh, a glass staff. I haven't seen one of those before. Alright, this room seems empty except for a standard potion of jump. Scoomasties. So we went down there.
Dear
We
streamer
have not found a way up
person,
there.
Zero Nova
That's a good
45
call on the
says
save
it is
reminder.
time to save because you will probably die soon in game. Thanks.
Wait, I'm confused. Are we gonna have to levitate up? I have a feeling that's probably what we're gonna have to do. Oh, nope, there's a ladder here. Oh, is that, that's the thing. Keening. Oh, baby. We found it. What is it? Interacting? Oh, gosh. There's a bunch of ash statues here. Oh, God. I might not carry all of these. Oh my God, there's tons of them. I don't know what they're for yet, so... If for anything, even. Alright, there was a thing up here, so let's levitate up here. I think I have a cheap levitate that I can use. So we have a so dark. Masters, ooh, a master armorer's hammer. Dwarven gear. Dwemer gear. Don't really like the way Dwemer gear looks in this. We'll take their arrows though. Holy shit, a dwarven crossbow? Yeah, baby, I'll take that. All right, let's get out of this place. On to the next one. Oh, God. Dear game, I have a 53% chance of hitting this hit. Please let me hit. Whew. Don't kill me now. Please let me win. Alright, we're gonna have to go around the mountain though to get to the next spot. Oh, God, you're alive? I thought you were dead. Oh, hello. That is a mouth. Uh-oh. Skooma Cat's stuck. Oh god, what is happening? We're just gonna hop our way. Dun dun dun. No, get back here. Can't loot him though. Wait, nope, there it was. Alright. I'm tired of these. Motherfucking cliff racers on this motherfucking mountain. Phew. Skooma Cat with a crossbow looks so freaking cool. Dun 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 dun. God damn. I feel so cool right now with this crossbow. Skooma Cat 007. Skooma 07. Alright, you are not. It is not cool to be casting magic that fast. You bastard. The name's Skooma. Or wait, yeah, Skooma. Name's Cat. Skooma Cat. And then instead of the intro in James Bond, where it's always him, like, shooting down the barrel of a gun, it's just Skooma Cat missing because she got a bad roll. Or I'm out of fatigue. Ooh, we got him first shot. Crossbows are nice in this. I feel like they do so much more damage than... I mean, I assume they must. Yeah, this is 30 guaranteed damage with the hit. Don't try it. I never miss. I said I never miss. I said I never miss. I take it back. I in fact do miss sometimes. So we are trying to go to there, which I've apparently been there before. Hopefully I haven't looted the item from there and not realized that it was an important item. And probably, hopefully didn't sell it. Oh. Because definitely done that before. I'm gonna try out the door. Wait. We're gonna try out the Dwarven Halberd. So this halberd's not the best at thrusting, but it does get a bunch of extra bonuses to stab and, or slash and chop. Which seems good. I mean, the glass halberd does get like the extra damage if I get a stab. Meow. Da da dun, da dun dun, da dun dun. This looks to be the way. If I had to guess, if I'm correct, I think if you sold an item, you can pickpocket off them because for some reason, anything you sell goes into their pocket. That makes sense. The only issue would be, who did I sell it to? Because that one might be tricky. But worst case, we just spawn the item. I'll cheat. I'll use commansals. Or commansals. I will use commansals to respawn the item. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, God. I hate these things. I hate Atronachs in this. Those Frost Atronachs do so much damage. I'm just gonna go over the mountain, honestly. Who even needs to use a path? We might have to do some black magic here. Dun 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 dun. Alright. Scuba cat, we gotta get down to the ground quick before we fall. Otherwise, this is gonna hurt a lot. Is that a mud crab? What is a mud crab doing up here? Tap strafe them. I'm gonna turn Morrowind into a movement shooter. When you got out of magic and used up a ring spell all the way, it sounds like Skooma Cat screeching. Oh, interesting. So we should be using the rings, using all the power up in them, so we can hear Skooma Cat screeching even more. I mean, it sounds kind of nice. Alright, we found the place. Apparently I've been here before. Dun, 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 dun. A whole 6 gold. We did it. We will take his amulet because they do. Oh, that's a lot of arrows. I have a feeling my inventory is about to be very heavy again. Dun dun dun. Oh, not you bastards. I hate these guys. They're the ones that like sap your strength. Stay back. You will not have my strength. Dun 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 dun. Oh god, I hate these guys too. Their poison damage is very strong. So we are going to have somewhere in here. Yeah. Go down. Oh god. Skooma Cat, now is not the time to fail these casts. We have one thing to do. Beat his ass with a spear. Yeah. Alright, we got him. Alright, I'm gonna rest until we heal. Doo-doo. Anything good in here? At least they left some bed frames. Rusty old bed frames. Spear, shield, you guys can keep those. Piece of paper, I don't want that. gonna go deeper into... A Grandmaster. Oh, God. Yeah, we have to take that. Okay. This is their little... Didn't that noise sound like it would come from a skooma cat? Yeah, the little screeching out of magic sound. It definitely has like a cat noise played over like some synth. Is that a diamond? I like that you can just straight up eat a diamond. Oh, God. And some emeralds. I'm just gonna chew on these. And some raw glass. Yum. And scrap metal. Love some scrap metal. Just the image of Skooma Cat chewing on a bunch of glass. There's the meme of the cat chewing on something that just has like the loudest chomping noises. And that's all I'm thinking of now is just Skooma Cat walking through this dwarven ruin, just chewing on glass like it's a piece of beef jerky. And just the loud crunch echoing down the hallways. Oh. What a silly way to die. This place is big, though. Oh, that is the thing. But I am sure there's more people here. Actually, I should be beating you guys up with different weapons. Da da dun da dun dun da dun dun da dun dun. Oh. Oh, you guys are weak. Bring it. Oh. Did you sap my strength? I don't need to move to beat your ass. Really quick. Then hopefully Dagathur uses hand-to-hand, because I will totally just strip Skooma Cat and go hand-to-hand fist fight with Dagathur. As I'm just spanking his brothers. Yeah, we just spanked him real good. We gotta restore spinach self. That's the one. There we go. We can move again. Ooh, cute Sunder. Wait, what was Sunder? I probably should have looked at that. It is a blunt, one-handed weapon. Oh god, it's hurting me, whatever it is. Oh yeah, with some heavy armor gauntlets on it, Spuma Cat's doing some damage. There's no escaping that for them. Alright, I picked up too much. Now we have to make more decisions. I'm gonna eat some raw ebony, because this stuff's pretty heavy. I'll eat some scrap metal. Oh god, yeah. Scrap metal's heavy. Yum. Alright, we're good. What else you got? I'll eat your ash. And your amulet of hearth heal. And based on the text, there is an enemy nearby still. Oh yeah, you stupid little skeleton. Oh, so... Oh! He looks so happy. Hey pirate, good afternoon. How's it going today? It's going. I'm doing really well. Just playing a little bit of Morrowind before D&D tonight. Alright, can we heal here now? Yeah, we can. But yeah, no, it's going really well. We're super far into the main story. I think we're pretty much at the boss. Well, almost to there. Though... Wait, did I find the thing? Is the hammer the thing I needed? Oh, yeah. I needed a hammer. Or I needed Sunder. So then we take Wraithguard. And we wear Wraithguard in one hand. And then we can wield... Where'd it go? I've lost it. Oh, Keening, and then Sunder was the hammer. Okay, we want Keening though. Oh, we're over in, oh, because I took my gloves off. Damn it. Well, this is awkward. Putting the gloves back on. I'm unfortunately gonna have to reduce some weight. Because if we get to... Oh, heck yeah! I'm jealous. That sounds nice. I can't wait for my garden to start actually growing. But thanks! I will definitely, probably gonna wrap up soon anyway, because I don't know if I'm gonna finish the boss or not tonight. I might save that for the grand reveal tomorrow. But I can at least position us in place. Alright, so once we have it, we have to sunder the thing. Oh, thank you so much. It's actually a dress, and it had. Does this one have pockets? It doesn't. But thank you. It is super cozy. It's like very lightweight, and it feels so nice with like the heat. But maybe this is probably a good spot. Oh, nice. I have no idea what year I am, but snakes are kind of cool. Some of them. I don't like big ones. I don't like ones that could eat me. But I think this is probably a good spot for me to save. Of course, True King Wells. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Sorry, today's been a split stream between doctor's appointments, but I should be back tomorrow for the normal schedule, I think, potentially, maybe. We'll see. But yeah, we will probably do the main story of this. And maybe once we finish this up, maybe we will start our Skyrim stream of Master Difficulty, Master Difficulty Magic only, no conjuration for weapons. Because I can start getting the mods installed for that, so that Skyrim's all ready to go. Because I'm very excited about the Skyrim stream. There's some very fun mods for Skyrim that I'm very excited to have for this playthrough. Oh, Skooma Cat's not going anywhere, Zero Nova. Skooma Cat is just going to continue their adventure in Skyrim. You can guarantee that Skooma Cat is getting recreated. But that's not to say we won't ever return to Morrowind. And maybe very well we might do Blood Moon before we jump to Skyrim. Because I have heard very good things about Blood Moon. And Skooma Cat as a werewolf sounds kind of cool. A Skooma wolf. Yeah, so maybe we'll do Blood Moon first. We'll definitely feel it out, see how it goes. Because I do want to play Morrowind more. I don't think I'm done with Morrowind. Like, I still haven't touched Thieves Guild, or I haven't finished Thieves Guild, Mages Guild, Fighters Guild, Morag Tong, any of the houses, or other than Halu. I still have all the quests for Telvanni and Redoran. Then we have the temples. I think the temples have factions. And then there's still the entire DLC or the Tribunal DLC. There's a lot. I mean, I think I've only done like maybe a third of the content at this point. But yeah. I think for now, I gotta get ready for D&D tonight. So I am gonna hop off and get to getting things set up for that. But thank you all for watching. I will be back tomorrow. So I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day, and take care.